you've been consistent, and we have to take our hats off to you in this one, is with the banks, because you're clearly on their side. You said you would implement the Mercer report to cut bankers' pay, yet you allowed the top bankers to make savings by firing low-paid staff, closing down branches and cutting customer care. While at the same time, you allowed the likes of Richie Boucher, the head of Bank of Ireland, to continue to pay himself in excess of €800,000. So let's give you a fact, Minister, and get rid of all the bull that we've heard from you in this chamber over the last number of months. Not one of the 2,500 bankers that earn above €100,000 in the banks that are bailed out by the state have taken a penny pay cut this year on their base salary. Not one of them. Not one of them. And earlier this year, your government refused to use the state shareholding in Bank of Ireland to force Richie Boucher to take a pay cut. So riddle me this, Taoiseach. You have no problem standing up here. You have no problem in telling the citizens that put you in office that the young unemployed need to take a cut. They need to tighten their belt. You have no problem telling the elderly people that they need to go with less. You have no problem telling those on disability pensions that they need to go with less. You have no problem telling children that they need to soak up the cuts that you're dishing out. But you have a problem turning up to the AGM of Bank of Ireland and using the power that was invested in you as a shareholder to say to Richie Boucher, your €800,000 plus of remuneration is not on, because this country is broke and we're making difficult choices. Minister, your priorities have been exposed. How do you justify it, Minister? How do you justify it, Taoiseach? How do you justify it to yourself, to the Irish people, that a 24-year-old under your policies can live on €100 a week after today, but Richie Boucher can pay himself over €800,000? Are you going to? I will give way to the Taoiseach if he's willing to justify that.
No, sorry.
Sorry?
Deputy, no, please.
You're allowed to, under the rules of the House, waive if a deputy wants to interrupt.
I know, sorry. Order, please.
If the Taoiseach is willing to justify...
No, sorry.
If the Taoiseach is willing to justify...
Please.
If the Taoiseach is willing to justify the policies that this Fine Gael and Labour government have announced today, that a 24-year-old, a 23-year-old unemployed person can live on €100,000, yet they will sit €100, yet they will sit idly by and not peep at the AGM. In relation to Richie Boucher earning €800,000, I will give you the space.
Sorry, Deputy, please. There will be an opportunity for people to contribute later on. Just
Taoiseach, the Irish people and the Irish economy are feeling the effects of your ambitionless policies. We've faced the reality.